coach Carly Lloyd. Ronnie Deila has departed to Standard Liège, and now he, at 37, is the man in charge, and he's got them rolling. After a shaky beginning, they're unbeaten in 5. They haven't allowed a goal in 368 minutes. Serviceman father, born in West Germany. Tyler Magno, electrifying player. There are 4 Brazilians in the lineup. And that redirection is going to find its way past Aloy Room. And a complete gift on the chip by Amundsen. 1-0 to the Pigeons.
This is where the confusion happens. This is Moreira following Tyler Magno essentially. Now nobody is sticking with Amundsen on the far side. That's Luis Diaz's mark. Mensah tries to come over to help out. It deflects off of him. It pops up and over. But these are the difficulties when you have a player like Tyler Magno. He is so engaging, and Moreira does the right thing. Follows him in.
He has really earned his keep in the profession, that's for sure. Passion and a dream, and it's living out in the interim role, but we'll see how that progresses, like this shot does, and it's parried away by Room. He's now on loan to Girona, Spain. Players collide. Degenek hits the outlet for Cucho on the turnover, and Cucho curling it just past the outstretched arm of Sean Johnson.
Callens doesn't step in time, does enough to challenge Sean Johnson.
And the loss to Orlando City, that came near the end of the first half. Plenty of time to find their gears, and they've been finding it through the right side, and Diaz. On for Cucho! You knew you wouldn't hold them down for long. And they go cuckoo for this kid in Columbus. 1-1.
Here, Mensah playing a great ball, because on the half turn here, Zelarayan has 3 options in front of him. He plays the correct one, which is Luis Diaz on the front foot. And this is where we've seen Cucho be really effective. So many players with Luis Diaz's run now have to drop back. What does that do? It opens up space at the top of the box. And the combination between Luis Diaz and Cucho Hernandez, those two have become fast friends, and it is paying off on the field.
Stalwart has become for Peru. They fell short, one of the last teams to make the World Cup finals. It's a terrible giveaway. Johnson, Diaz, and Zelarayan! El Pirata! A complete nightmare for New York City. His 5th against the Pigeons. 2-1.
Checks to New York City are coming from Lucas Zelarayan because he owns them. He gets this ball at the top of the box, and the audacity to chip it from there up and over Sean Johnson, who stands 6'3", has him sprawled out here, and oh my goodness, Lucas Zelarayan, he just keeps on scoring.
Acevedo, Magno, Eber, Room, rejection with the boots.
The defenders for the Crew, they both put their hands up, but they look across the field, and when they do that, they lose a half a step here on Pereira coming inside, and Aloy Room luckily had his...
Well, there's a collision. That's Acevedo and Nagbe, who's on his back. Moreira racing again to find Zelarayan!
Nothing in that. They both got a little of the ball, but here Zelarayan going back across to this. What I find interesting, you were just talking about the defensive work of both of these teams. Oh, another bad giveaway.
Cucho in the wheelhouse and off the bar. Or he'd like to order another.
Because Cucho nearly dipped this again up and over Sean Johnson from just the top of the box. And Johnson just about, he's not even that far off his line.
So close. Tying the game. Sensational Room stop, and there's another.
Acevedo goes with the inside of his foot here. It does look like it gets slightly deflected, which makes the save even better from Eloy Room. So it has a little bit of spin on it, but they haven't looked comfortable playing out, and it makes you think that's the Keaton Parks. That's what Keaton Parks gives you, is that connecting piece of getting out of a high-pressure situation.
He's like a gazelle, the way he keeps it on his feet, that big frame. Morris slipped, that redirected, and Pereira is the benefactor. He was denied on the doormat late in the first half, momentarily, with the game tied at 2.
Pereira brings it into his left foot, something that he loves to do over there on the right side. And you could see Milos Degenek was thought about it, and right at the last minute, you could tell he was thinking that maybe it was going to go past him. He gets a toe on it. It's not enough to actually redirect it. It just flicks it into this near post. It's unfortunate.
Pigeons have taken the last 2 between these teams. Morris hunted down. He didn't see Morales. Eloy Room does. The Argentine had it in the crosshairs, and Eloy Room is screaming towards the corner.
What? There's a save by Eloy Room.
Cucho can't squeeze in between the 3. Off the inseam. Zelarayan, can he? Sean Johnson! Smack dab in the middle of it all. With the Pigeons fronting, they were ready for it. Rising to knock down the free kick. Diaz and Zelarayan!
Try again. Well, okay. The set piece doesn't work, but Lucas keeps himself alive. Here's Luis Diaz doing the most. And then Lucas Zelarayan keeps himself alive. Hello. A little side volley. Far corner.
Johnson was creeping forward. It's Degenek. It's game over. The biggest win of the season to date against the team from the Big Apple.